Hello my schoolers, you're welcome to my school channel and I am Abiola. This is the channel where we are tackling the JAMB CBT past question for the subject mathematics the year 2020. Don't go anywhere, stay with us, we'll be right back. So dear my schoolers, you are welcome back to my school channel. In this clip, we are solving questions 16 to 25. So stay with me as we tackle question 16. A crate of soft drinks contains 10 bottles of Coca-Cola, 8 of Fanta, and 6 of Sprite. So we should just know that a crate of soft drinks, okay, has 24 spaces or can contain 24 bottles. A crate of egg, we have 30. Okay, so let's go back to what we are tackling. So let's just sum up all of the bottles we have to confirm the value we just dished out. So we have 10 plus 8, that is 18, plus 6, we have 24. So we have 24 bottles in total, okay? So if one bottle is selected as random, what is the probability that it is not a Coca-Cola? That it is not a Coca-Cola bottle. So that implies that, how many of Coca-Cola bottles do we have? We have 10. Out of 24 bottles, okay? So the probability that it is not a Coca-Cola will be 1 minus the number of Coca-Cola, which is 10, over the total number of bottles, which is 24. So let's go back to the board and prefer solution to this very easy question. So that will be 1 minus 10 over 24. Okay, so let's find the LCM, that is 24. That's still 24 times 1, we have 24, okay, minus 24 in 24, that is 1, times 10, that is 10. So 24 minus 10, that is 14 over 24, okay. What can go? We have 2 year 7, 2 year 12. So the probability that it is not a Coca-Cola is 7 over 12. So let's go back to the screen and select the correct option. So if you scan through all of the options, you will see that option D is correct for 7 over 12. Question 17. In this figure, PQ equals PR, PQ equals PR equals PS, okay? And SRT equals 68 degrees. SR then T, this is T here, equals 68 degrees. Find QPS, okay? So we can see that this figure represents two isosceles triangles joined together, and for such kind of triangle you realize that two sides they have equal length and two of the interior angles they are equal. So you can see this side marked, that means the angle here equals the angle we have here. Likewise for this triangle, the angle we have here equals the angle we have here. So let's go to the whiteboard and prefer solution to the question given to us. So we can see that SRT rather from here, this is T, SRT is 68, okay? So I can mark this angle as X, the angle here as well as X, okay? I can identify here as Y, this same angle here as Y. So when we observe SRT, we can see that it forms a kind of triangle. It's also an angle that is on a straight line, and that equals 180. So we have 68 plus X plus Y equals 180. X plus Y plus 68 degrees equals 180, okay? So when we send this outside, it becomes negative. So we have X plus Y equals 180 degrees minus 68 degrees, and that gives us 112 degrees. So we can identify X plus Y as 112 degrees. And don't forget that this is a quadrilateral, 4 sides, and the sum of the interior angles in a quadrilateral is 360. So the quadrilateral, okay, PQRS, all right, is equals to 360 degrees. Very well. So that implies the angle we have here plus the angle we have here, then this equals to 360. So you can see we have 2 of y and 2 of x. Okay, so that is 2y plus 2x. Then we have the angle here, the angle P or the angle QPS equals 360. Okay, so we have 2 into bracket y plus x plus angle P equals 360. Okay, and we found y plus x as 112. So we have 2 into bracket 112 plus angle P equals 360 degrees. So 2 times this, 2 times 1 we have 2. 2 times 1 we have 2. 2 times 2 we have 4. Therefore, angle P equals 360 minus 224. Okay, so let's carry out this simple operation. 360 minus 224. Okay, we have 0 minus 4. We have to lend 1 from here. That makes it 10 minus 4. That is 6. This drops to 5 minus 2. We have 3. So we have 30. We have 2, all right? 2 here, 3 minus 2, we have 1. So we have 136 degrees. So angle P equals 136 degrees. So what we just have to do is to go back to our screen and select the correct option to the question given to us. So when we scan through all of these options, we will confirm that option A, 136 degrees, is the correct option. Number 18, find the gradient of the line passing through the points -2, 0, and 0 and -4. Okay, so just remember that the formula for gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So at first, let's replicate the values given to us. We have -2 and 0, then 0 and 4. So we just have to identify these values, okay, according to x, y, x1, y1, x2, y2. So this is very easy to do. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2, and this is y2. So record the formula for gradient, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so let's just impute the values that we have. We have y2 giving us 4 minus y1 giving us 0. Then we have x2 as 0 minus, then we have x1 as -2. So 4 minus 0, we have 4 over minus times minus, that gives us plus. So we have 0 plus 2, that is 2. 2 strikes, then we have 2. So the gradient is 2. So we just have to go back to our screen and select the correct option. So looking through all of these options, we will confirm that option A, that carries the value 2, is the correct option. Do remember that the link made available in the description below is there just for you, so that you can have a simulated JAMB CBT experience. All you just have to do, click on it, it takes you to the Myschool website where you can download the Myschool mobile app or get the Myschool software for your laptops just for 1,000 naira. So right now we are tackling question 19. Question 19, we have find the equation of the line through the points 5 and 7 parallel to the line 7x plus 5y equals 12. Okay, so at first we just have to tap out the gradient from this equation. So we would have 5y equals, okay, that is when this 7x crosses over, it becomes minus 7x plus 12. Okay, so let's still break this down further. Okay, so we'd have y equals minus 7 over 5x, okay, plus 12 over 5. Okay, so remember your y equals mx plus c. So this is your m here, this is your gradient. M is minus 7 over 5. Okay, so I haven't gotten that. So we are told that we have to find through these points 5 and 7. 5 and 7, x1, then y1. So just use this simple formula, which is y minus y1 over x minus x1 equals your gradient, which is minus 7 over 5. All right, so we have our y minus y1, that is 7 over x, minus x1 giving us 5, okay, equals minus 7 over 5. So what do? We cross multiply. Okay, this comes here and this goes over there. So we have 5 into bracket y minus 7. And we have to rumble up this part so that we can have larger space to expand our solution. So very well, once we cross multiply, we have 5 into bracket y minus 7 equals, all right, minus 7 into bracket x minus 5. Okay, so let's just expand the brackets. We'll have 5y minus 35 equals minus 7x, okay, minus 7 times this, we have plus 35. Okay, so when we send this outside, we have 5y equals minus 7x, okay, plus 35. Minus 35 coming over to the right hand side, it becomes positive, so we have plus 35. So we have 5y equals, okay, minus 7x plus 70. Okay, so I can still make it something like this, bringing in the 7x, so I can have 5y minus 7x equals 70. So this is what we are going to have. So let's just go back to the screen and select the correct option. 5y plus 7x equals 70. Okay, 5y minus 7x equals 70. Okay, so when the 7 crosses over, it becomes positive. That should be an adjustment. So we should have 5y plus 7x equals 70. Option B is the correct option. So do not forget to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button and tap on bell notification so you can get alerts as soon as we upload the next video clip for you. Down to question 20. If 225 naira yields 27 naira in X years, okay, simple interest at the rate of 4% per annum, find X. Okay, so that means we are asked to find what the rate will be per year. So recall the formula for simple interest. I equals principal times rate times time over 100. Okay, so at this point we're asked to find the time frame. So we have the interest is 27 naira equals the principal, which is 225 naira, times the rate, which is 4% per annum, then the time we are required to find. Okay, so we can have here 225 times 4, that is 900. So we have 27 equals 900 times t over 100. Okay, we have 9. So we have 9t equals 27. So what do? We divide both sides by the coefficient of t, which is 9. So t equals 3. So we are talking about 3 years. So let's go back to the screen and select the right option. So we've gotten t as 3. Going through all of these options provided, we'll see that option A that contains the value 3 is the correct option. Question 21. Calculate the standard deviation of the following data. Okay, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So what we just have to do is to first put forward the formula for standard deviation, and I've done that on the board. This is what we have here. Standard deviation equals the summation, okay, of x. X represents each of these values given, okay, minus the arithmetic mean. We have the square of it, of the total summation, then divided by the number, okay, of items or values that we have. So that is why we have to first draw this table. So we can say we have the column for x, which are the values given to us, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, then we now have x minus the arithmetic mean. That means we have to first find the arithmetic mean. So let's find the arithmetic mean for this ungrouped data. So you just have to add up all of the values divided by their number. Okay, so that is 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 and plus 13 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 plus 8, that is 15. 15 plus 9, 24, plus 10, 34, plus 1145 plus 1257 plus 13, that is 70. 70 over 7, okay, that gives us 10. So the arithmetic mean is 10, okay. So that's why when we have 7, this is x here is 7 minus the arithmetic mean, which is 10. So 7 minus 10, that is minus 3. 8 minus 2, 8 minus 10, that is minus 2. 9 minus 10, that is minus 1. 10 minus 10, that is 0. 11 minus 10, 1. 12 minus 10, 2. 13 minus 10, we have 3. So we'll just find the square of this. Alright, so minus 3 raised to power 2, that is minus 3 times minus 3, and that gives you plus 9. Excuse me. Then we have minus 2 raised to power 2, that is minus 2 times minus 2, that gives you plus 4. Minus times minus is plus. Okay, minus 1 times minus 1, that still gives us 1. 0 raised to power 2, that's still 0. 1 raised to power 2, that is still 1. That is 1 times 1. So we have 1. 2 raised to power 2, we have 4. 3 raised to power 2, we have 9. Then we find the sum total, this, okay? We find the sum total of all of the square of this. So 9 plus 4, we have 13, plus 1, that's 14, plus 0, 14, plus 1, that is 15, okay? 15 plus 1, that is 19. 19 plus 9, that gives us 28, okay? So the sum total of this is 28. So let's slot it in here. So we have our standard deviation equals the square root, okay, of the sum total, all right, of this column, which is 28, very well, isn't it, okay, over the number of the values, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, there are 7 in number, okay. So the summation of the square of this is what we have. Number of the items we have, that is 7. So 7 here 1, 7 here 4. So we have standard deviation equals the square root of 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So the standard deviation is 2. So let's just go back to our screen and pick out the correct option. So we can see that option A, that carries the value 2, is the correct option. Question 22. A number is selected at random between 20 and 30, okay, both numbers inclusive. So find the probability that the number is a prime number, or it's a prime, okay. So we just have to list out the numbers we have between 20 and 30, both number included. So we are going to have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so let's count the numbers we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11. So we are asked to find the probability that the number we are going to select is a prime number. And you recall what prime numbers are. So let's find out the prime numbers here. 20 is not, 21 is not, 22 is not, 23 is, so we have 1. We have 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 is a prime number. Then we have 30. So the two prime numbers we can find between 20 and 30, both inclusive, they are just 2. So that is 2 numbers, okay, over the total outcomes of the total numbers we have. So the probability of finding a prime number is 2 over 11. So let's go back to the screen and select the valid option. Scanning through all of the options provided, we will see that option A, 2 over 11, is the right option. Do not forget that you can ask your questions right now, and within moments you will have solution providers on the Myschool website waiting to give you the answers that you need within moments. So all you just have to do, click on the link. It takes you to the Myschool website where the army of solution providers are waiting just for you. So on the spot, we are tackling question 23. We have the figure here, all right? The equation of the line in the graph is what? So we have a point 0 and 4 and 3 and 0. So let's just put this out and find the equation of the line. So we have 0, 4, then we have 3, 0. Excuse me. Okay, so recall that for equation of the line, you can just use this simple prop. Just take a q from this, x minus x1 equals the gradient, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1. So let's just attach the right values to what we are given, to the points we are given. We have y1, x1, we have x2, y2. So let's just slot in these values and provide the equation we are required. Okay, so we have y minus y1, that is 4, over x minus x1, that is 0, equals y2, that is 0, minus y1, that is 4. Very well. So we have x2, which is 3, minus x1, which is 0. So if we move the equation further, we have y minus 4 over x equals 0 minus 4, that is minus 4, equals 3 minus 0, we have 3. Okay, so what do? We just cross multiply. What we have at the denominator multiplies what we have at the numerator on the left hand side, likewise for the right hand side. So let's move this up so that we can have a bigger space to express our solution. So we'll have 3 times y minus 4 equals minus 4 times x, that is still minus 4x. Okay, so let's expand the bracket. We would have 3y minus 12 equals minus 4x. Okay, so we can send this outside. We are going to have 3y equals minus 4x. The minus crossing over to the right hand side becomes positive plus 12. This is the equation of the line we are required to find. 3y equals minus 4x plus 12. So let's go back to the screen and select the right option. 3y equals minus 4x plus 12. So we can point to option C as the valid option. So option C is super correct. Perhaps you have better steps or explanations to any of the questions we have tackled so far. Please, we would like to know. All you just have to do is to use the comment section below, indicate the question number and the solutions you would like to share. So we're on to number 24. Express the product of 0.0014 and 0.011 in standard form. Okay, so the first thing we just have to do is to replicate the question on the whiteboard here. So we are asked to find solutions to this using standard form. So if we are to convert this to standard form, this is very easy. Okay, we just have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will be 14 over 10,000. 4 zeros. Okay, then we have times this. This is 1, 2, 3. So that will be 11 over 1,000. Okay, so we are asked to work this out in standard form. We can just multiply this. Okay, then we have our answer, then we divide it. But let's make this in standard form. This still means 14 times 10 raised to power minus 4. Okay, times this 11 times 10 raised to power minus 3. Okay, so we just have 11 times 14. Okay, times 10 raised to power minus 4. Then we still have times, which is plus 10 raised to power minus 3. Okay, so at first let's sort out 14 times 11. 1 times 4 we have 4. 1 times 1 we have 1. 1 times 4 we have 4. 1 times 1 we have 1. By the time we add up we have 4. 1 plus 4, 5. 1 plus nothing, we have 154. So readily we have 154 times 10 raised to power plus times minus, that is minus. So we have minus 4 minus 3, that is minus 7. You are owing 4 naira elsewhere, you are owing 3 naira elsewhere. All of the debt you are owing together is 7. So that is minus 7. So that is 154 times 10 raised to power minus 7. Or if you want to pull it further, you can say 1.54 times 10 raised to power minus 5, whichever one works for us. So let's go back to the screen. Scanning through all of the options provided, we will see option D, 1.54 times 10 raised to power minus 5. That is the correct option. So option D is super correct. Question 25. A schoolboy lying on the ground 30 meters away from the foot of a water tank tower observes that the angle of elevation of the top of the tank is 60 degrees. Okay, calculate the height of the tank. So it is advisable that we first represent or present this question in a diagrammatic form. So we are told about a boy, a schoolboy lying on the ground, okay, 30 meters away from the foot of a water tank tower. Okay, this is 30 meters. So we are now told the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. All right. 60 degrees from the boy. Okay, so we are asked to find the height of the tank, or the height of the tank tower of the tank, the water tank. So what we can tap out here from here is we are asked to find this side which represents the opposite. Remember, the longest side is the hypotenuse, then we have the adjacent. Okay, very well. So we are asked to find opposite, then we are given adjacent. So remember our SOHCAHTOA. All right, so we are looking for the value for the opposites, and already we have adjacent. So the most valuable metric we can use is tangent, okay, tan, which is opposite tan theta equals opposites over adjacent. Okay, so we'd have, the angle is 60, so we'd have tan 60 equals opposites, all right, over adjacent, which is 30. What do? We cross multiply, so we'd have the opposite h, okay, that's the height of the tank, the water tank, equals tan 60, which is 1.73 or root 3, whatever thing we want to use, times, okay, the distance, which is 30. So we'd have our h, or our opposite, as 30 root 3. So let's go back to the board and the screen rather, and select the right option that fits the solution we've just gotten. 30 root 3 meters, so option B is very correct. We've come to the end of this segment, but there are more video clips to come, so we believe you enjoyed this content and you would like us to bring you more of such. All you just have to do is to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button, and tap on bell notifications so you can get alerts as soon as we upload the next video just for you.